Here we go. Friday night, January 21st. Doing this one on the actual Friday night and not Saturday morning. So good to see everybody. I'm Chad Brendel, joined as always by Aaron Smith. And the nightcap is brought to you by Galactic Fried Chicken. GalacticFriedChicken.com. Download the app, Android, iPhone, everything Galactic. They'll deliver. Find out if you're in the delivery range. Say pump it up, get 15% off. But I want to say a huge thank you to you guys. Because the only way these sponsorships work, right, is if you guys go out and get the product. And you guys have flooded Galactic Fried Chicken. Now, it doesn't hurt that Galactic Fried Chicken's awesome.
It is that.
But you guys have made Galactic Fried Chicken kind of like the hot spot here in Greater Cincinnati over the past couple of weeks, in large part because of this show and Bearcat Journal, and we greatly, greatly appreciate that. So keep it up. You guys are killing it, and that tells more people around town that they should sponsor Bearcat Journal, because we deliver. We send people to your business. So also on top of Galactic Fried Chicken, just want to remind everybody, I know they're not an official sponsor of this show, but tomorrow, noon, Saturday, Catterday, the new home field apparel line drops. We have seen them all. We've gotten some samples. You have not been home to Cincinnati to get yours yet.
I have not.
Hopefully whoever runs your building is not a UC fan and figures out what's in that package.
As long as they're not listening to this, I think we'll be all right.
You're going to get back to Cincinnati, and it's just going to be like they're going to open it, take it out, put something back in, reseal it. It's just going to be like a plain white T-shirt.
Sounds about right.
So that here's what you need to do, though, tomorrow. Be ready at noon, because I think a lot of this stuff is going to go fast. Be ready at noon. And Bearcat Journal at checkout will get you 15% off of your home field selection. And I dare you to buy just one, because we've seen what they're bringing out tomorrow, the fire that they're bringing out tomorrow, and buying one is going to be difficult. Yep. Speaking of throwback apparel, Aaron, the biggest news of the day in Bearcat land, we had seen the 70s, the Cats logo kind of pop back up. There it is. We had seen that show up on T-shirts, right? Right around Christmas time, that showed up. Mm-hmm. Today, we get the drop. February 3rd against Memphis, Senior Day against South Florida. The Cats are back, and it is glorious. Look how clean that is.
I mean, they're pretty unbelievable. And it looks like they even went to the Armory to do the pictures.
They did. They went to the Armory to do the photo shoot, which was awesome.
As well you should.
Yeah. I mean, just fantastic. Like, if you're going to do old school, like, throwbacks like these, this is the way you do them. They look authentic. They got the little angry Bearcat on the shorts. The merch is going to also go on sale this weekend for this line through Go Bearcats. So you're going to spend probably a lot of money on gear this weekend because there's going to be a lot of great stuff. And I love the throwback stuff. I love especially when they really dig deep and they don't do the obvious, right? Like the Oscar uniforms, that they're the championship uniforms from 61 and 62. They did the throwbacks with Yancey and Dion and those guys, and they were great. And then they did the 92 kind of script throwbacks A couple of years ago with Troy and Gary and Jake and those guys, and those were great. These are a little like those weren't great UC teams back in the 70s, but that is an outstanding logo, and they crushed the design on this one.
Yeah, I mean, like we were talking about before we started recording, you could get the T-shirt, I think, as early as, like you said, around Christmas time at the bookstore there on campus. I don't believe Du Bois had them quite yet. Neither did Rally House or anything. But I imagine you'll see them popping up maybe a little bit more after the fact. But to your point, right now you can get them through GoBearcats.com.
The merch looks great. There's a couple things with the little angry Bearcat logo that I love from the 70s. Just fantastic. cpaw.me/thecats. And that's how you'll be able to get in on that stuff this weekend, along with the home field drop. Everybody was clamoring for more gear throughout the football season.
Yep.
You're going to get the basketball version of that this weekend and a lot more. So be happy with that. And it kind of fits, like Mikey's got kind of that throwback look, the big afro, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Jared Hensley kind of looks like an old school. Odi Oguama kind of looks like old school, like a 70s basketball player, kind of.
Well, with all the players wearing the short shorts, like,
yeah.
I mean, Odie might have the shortest shorts of any of the, at least of any of the bigs, if not anybody on the team. I don't know that anybody else wears shorts. At least they look short on him with those long ass legs. I don't know.
Right.
But
that might just be an Odie thing where he's more leg than torso.
Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting for the baggy to come back. I'm so on board for baggy to come back.
I don't think those shorts that hang past the knees are coming back, man.
Well, my inner 90 child is screaming for baggy to come back.
Oh, I mean, I was a Fab Five guy, so I've told this story. I had the gold Fab Five jersey, Chris Webber, that I wore to school one day.
Yeah. And
they sent me home because I could wear the shorts or I could wear the jersey, but I couldn't wear them both together because that was too much.
You would have ended up being a gang member.
Right? A little, yeah, in Erlanger. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. So yeah, those are coming. They are fantastic. Great drop by UC today to hit the fan base with that. I think the fan base was pretty excited. I think universally everybody was like, "Whoa, we weren't ready for that."
It's a good look, but as I always tell you, I just wish they'd make way more stuff available that the players wear to the general public.
Yeah, you want the shooting shirt, the hoodie shooting shirt, don't you? Bad.
Sure do. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one.
It's probably not going to happen. Not a ton else to get to today. Overall, I did hear Luke Fickell and Mike Tressel were out at Lakota East, Lakota West basketball game. I think Mick Walker, who is a lunatic,
crazy person.
He spends all of the money I pay him traveling.
Probably writes it off for tax purposes, but who knows?
I mean, he might, but like he spends all of the money I pay him traveling. He was also at Aiken tonight. I think it was Aiken taking in Rayvon Griffith's game. So look for some more basketball content from Mick coming up and a couple of football tidbits on the board from him bouncing around the city today. He's nuts.
I told you.
He goes to class. He's still in college.
Oh, I know. I imagine he probably either has a parent or a close friend or relative that is a CPA that is telling him what to save and how to write off all of this as an expense to where you're actually paying for this with your tax dollars. You just have no idea. And in real life, he's not actually a lunatic. He's a genius.
Yeah, somehow, some way, he's smarter than us through this
Unreal.
whole thing. Football wise, kind of quiet today.
There was some news of the that there was an RFP for the indoor practice facility.
Yeah, so we're moving forward. Another step. It said that there was kind of an indication that they're gonna. I don't know how they're gonna do this. That they're gonna build the performance center.
Yeah,
where the practice field is.
Yeah,
that is over a giant cooling tank. That, from my understanding, cannot be moved.
gotta figure it out with an architect. Who knows?
I joke all the time, like that's above my pay grade.
Yeah.
This is one of those things that is 1,000% above my pay grade. I'm not smart enough to figure this out. So we are moving closer and closer to renderings, which I feel think is what all of us are waiting for.
I feel like Cincinnati's well known as an architect school.
Sure.
So I'd be shocked if somebody won the RFP bid for an architect that wasn't from Cincinnati at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
But just saying, I believe the RFP stated that they wanted it done by the end of 2024 or 2025, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think that a lot of that's going to depend on how long it takes to razz the current facility and get it ready to start on the new facility. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to follow. But I think hopefully with all of like where this is in motion right now, that maybe we'll get to see some pretty pictures by like spring, early summer.
I'd imagine that means that it's very, very difficult for me to believe that Luke Fickell would leave the university prior to this practice facility ever being used. So barring an Ohio State opening where they steal him away.
Why do you continue to speak weird stuff? That just talk about the practice facility, Aaron.
Just
focus.
Just wanted people to feel good about Luke being in that practice facility.
But as soon as you mention leaving, then everybody goes, "Oh, Aaron thinks he's going to leave. Oh, damn it! So something bad's going to happen. It's Cincinnati."
They would have done it anyway. It's fine.
I know they don't need your assistance. Where are you watching the game tomorrow?
TBD.
TBD.
There's a chance I could be.
I thought you'd be on your way to Nashville.
There's a chance I could be at the Grail. So.
Okay. Get there early.
We'll see.
Another fine sponsor of this here website, the Holy Grail.
Yep.
So go home, get your shirt, and then go to the Grail. The other, Zach Caleros, now the highest paid player in the Canadian Football League.
Congratulations.
Yes. He was the most outstanding player. He won the championship. And when that happens, guess what? You get paid.
Good for him.
You get paid. So that's going to just about wrap it up. Nice and succinct. 13 and a half minutes tonight. Everybody should be happy. I've learned don't joke with the timestamp people. Their sense of humor is very serious about timestamps. Sorry. We won't joke about it anymore. That's mea culpa. I'm sorry.
On that note,
we'll see you next time. It's a joke, people. It's a joke. It's the nightcap. Brought to you by Galactic Fried Chicken right here on BearcatJournal.com.
See ya.